Yo, what's going on, guys? Here we are. It is Monday night. We got a blood red. We got a little bit of green over there on the side over there in your energy sector utilities. But the tech, communications, finance, all that stuff is what a blood red of a day. Holy crap. Today reminded me a little bit of the AMC that we got used to. Well, it's been a couple months now, but that nice movement in the pre-market or decent movement in the pre-market and then hammer, hammer, hammer. A lot of that has to do with shorting. We're obviously pretty sure of that, right? But boy, this market is in who knows status. I mean, holy smokes. And then you got Kenny G popping up. I didn't know about that till this morning. And then all of a sudden, of course, just like all of you had to go over there and watch it. We got apes out here breaking down the fake applause. We'll touch on that briefly. We'll touch on Kenny. I don't want to do too much of it because this is a late night video. A lot of it's been out there. I'm sure you guys have seen it. And then his super creepy response to the Chicago thing, comparing it to Afghanistan and crypto, jihadi. I mean, what in the... I don't know, man. That dude is a weird, weird dude. So let's just fire right into it. But there basically sums up your day. I think we're down 4.39%. I barely even looked at our beloved stock today because, again, who gives a rat's ass? The other, I don't want to call it cool thing, you guys, but the last couple weeks with the Citadel Robinhood, this market stuff, it's kept my mind away from just concentrating on, AMC, PFOF, dark pool, whatever else we got going on that day or that week, right? So this is a good little diversion because I've said for a solid month now trying to steer away, and a lot of you guys have too, but this is kind of a good distraction. You know what I mean? Get your mind off of just solely AMC or GameStop, whatever you got going. And then the whole thing with this Facebook, we got whistleblowers on I mean, what in the world? The whole Facebook shut down, WhatsApp, all that. I mean, this is turning into like a scary movie here coming into Halloween, but it's a lot, you guys. It's a lot to take in. So as we know, there's your market. We know what AMC did, right? Shout out to Ben. Oh, I tried to pull up that damn the actual video. I'm sure I could find it. I only spent about 10 minutes. Usually I can find stuff pretty quickly, right? But I wanted to play the little Afghanistan part where Ken was comparing Afghanistan to Chicago, right? I couldn't find that clip. I'm sure, obviously, it's scrubbed elsewhere, but it should be on Twitter. If you haven't I'm going to try to find it and I'll post it in there if you guys have not seen it. I'm sure a lot of you have. It's been everywhere today, except for just that one little clip I can't seem to find, but I'm sure I can find it. And then the whole fake applause. You got apes out here with these, I don't even know what the hell do you call them, synthesizing machines breaking down if this was a fake applause. I don't know nothing about, fake applause and all that. But I tell you what, we're going to take a quick listen to it. It's about 25 seconds here, right? I thought about it, right? Not knowing anything. This is 100% of fake applause. And this whole creepy, this guy's voice, and it looks like a sit down with like the president. It's just overdone. In the next little clip we'll pull up over here, it shows it a lot better, but just weird, man. A lot of people say Ken looks beat up, and he looks a little puffy to me, maybe. I don't know, maybe it's the light on him or whatever, but this whole interview was a shit show. I mean, he beat around the bush. They brought up the PFOF, of course. He kind of went one way and then went completely down, didn't answer the question. He didn't answer a lot of questions. Just a shit show. We all know it was going to be, right? Let's take a quick listen to this son of a gun here.
Politics over the years because I'm trying to protect the American dream. I'm trying to protect the opportunity that everyone in this country should have to have a great life, a great education, and to have a life well lived. As you may imagine, folks, Ken and I have become more involved in politics over the...
You guys, that's just like an old Tonight Show thing where that is that has to be, because unless you're just completely staring at a cue for everybody to clap real quick, that quick break, well, let's listen one more second. Let's break this down. Why the hell not? There's no way, unless you're totally That's your job, is to look at something and you got to clap as fast as you can. I don't think that's possible, you guys. And the whole layout of that is just creepy.
As you as
Yeah, no, that's fake, dog. No, come on, come on, come on. The old boobs up tracker, the tits up tracker again. We don't even need to look over on the options chain or the rounds of ammunition. And believe it or not, you guys, I'm not bringing up the dark pool. I know it's at 64%. I'm so sick of looking at that goddamn thing, I could just vomit. 1.399 trillion today, so we're right up there. We got that over under I set on by Friday, the 1.8. So let's see. Why the heck couldn't we break it, right? This was very weird. I've been on and off Facebook all day long. You know, I buzz in, look at something. I check on some pages that I look at in there, but I didn't see mine go down. But apparently, I'm not a huge social media guy. As you guys can tell by my damn Twitter over there, I can barely work that thing, right? But I know how to putt around on Facebook enough. I didn't see it go down today. But the other thing I did not know either is Facebook, all these, the apps that went down, the WhatsApp and whatever the hell else, what was it down here? Where the hell is it? Oh, Instagram and all that. I didn't know Facebook owned all those, right? So anyway, they all go down. I mean, what is the deal, man? What is going on? Why are they all going down with this? You got this scandal going on, this whistleblower thing here. I didn't touch on a lot of it. I don't think, obviously, it has to do a lot with AMC, but it's still just the madness of the market and whistleblowing and what in the world. It's all kind of tied together in one gigantic shit show, right? But so this woman, Frances Haugen, will urge U.S. Congress on Tuesday. So that is tomorrow as I'm recording this video. A lot of you guys will watch this in the morning, so this will be done today. But the company's leadership knows ways to make Facebook and Instagram safer and won't make the necessary changes. As long as Facebook is operating in the dark, it is accountable to no one. So let's see what in the hell goes on with this. Again, not really geared toward our beloved stocks, but super weird. Just a lot of weirdness going on, right? Elizabeth Warren here. I'm calling on SEC to investigate if top Fed Reserve officials' stock trades may have violated insider trading rules. I love that wording that she's saying, insider trading rules, right? Fed officials are entrusted to make decisions that affect all Americans and shouldn't be engaged in transactions to enrich themselves. So obviously, let's see what comes of this. History shows that nothing really happens when this type of stuff comes up, right? I think we're in different times, though. There's way too many eyeballs. The shitstorm we can cause with the whole Citadel scandal, you know, obviously we shook up Citadel a ton for them to come out and tweet. That was solely the ape community that made them come out. We all know that, right? So we can shake the shit out of something if we want to. And believe me, old Double G's listening over there. Whether we like him or not, and, you know, they just kind of, oh, we're investigating this, and no results. We're going to see. And boy, I still can't wait for this damn GameStop hearing or letter to come out, right? So here's a wonderful, let's blow this son of a gun up. So there's the background. It's just kind of creepy to me. He's done Kenny G. He's done a couple of these that I've watched on YouTube, but I'd love to see this whole setup here. Like, is there really an audience? What kind of, you know, this thing looks kind of big, but you would think if it was a big auditorium, you'd have a wider lens, you know, on the stage maybe. This could be in a small room for all we know with the fake applause machine, but super weird. A lot of people have been breaking down Kenny's look today. He looks a little poofy to me, maybe a little bit stressed, but who knows, you know. I'm sure he is. That job, I don't care what you know, and I always think to myself too, God, these guys have to be stressed out. No, they're not. That's just, that whole thing is just, that's for different type of folks, right? We're stressed out, and all we got to do is hold this goddamn stock. We don't have to do nothing. We hold, buy more. That's it, you know, and we're stressing out, right? So, yeah, I think Kenny's okay, but I think the days are numbered, right? So let's listen real quickly to this PFOF response where he basically didn't answer shit.
such as Robinhood or Charles Schwab. And it's one of the reasons that you had to testify before Congress over the GameStop situation earlier this year. To those uninitiated, payment for order flow is why retail investors can effectively trade for free. The critics argue that there's nothing free about it, and the hidden costs of why firms like yours are making so much money, are the reason firms like yours are making so much money as market makers. I'm not going to get into that debate over whether it is beneficial or whether it's not beneficial. We can litigate that elsewhere. But there is, Ken, a renewed interest in Washington in regulating payment for order flow. And I'd like to know what's at stake for Citadel Securities if payment for order flow were banned.
Let us hope that in Washington we maintain the status quo, that brokerage firms have a duty to secure the best execution they can for their customers. That's the basis on which we compete. That's the basis on which we win. Now, let's take a step back. Payment for order flow is a cost to me. So if you're going to tell me that by regulatory fiat that one of my major items of expense disappears, I'm okay with that.
You would be quite fine if payment for order flow were to disappear tomorrow.
At 100,000 feet, I'm quite fine with that. So long as we leave the standard that execution quality is how orders should be allocated amongst market centers. Now, having said that, I think that the diminution of participation in our capital markets from the reintroduction of commissions would be a huge loss. I hat off to the team at Schwab, which is now Schwab Ameritrade or E-Trade or Robinhood, for really democratizing finance in America. It hasn't all been good, but it's been really good in broad strokes. And free trading has been a big part of the story. The cost of trading has come down dramatically since I was in college. I used to spend $20 or $30 a trade. Now you can trade for free. And work by firms like Citadel Securities made that a reality. So from my vantage point, we want to hold on to this democratization of finance that's taken place. If payment for order flow helps to maintain that as a reality, I think that's good for everybody. But from my vantage point, having one of my major cost lines eliminated, I'm going to be a winner in that scenario. So I find this to be a very curious debate that we're seeing unfold in Washington, because as I testified, all I want to know is what are the rules of the road. If I have to drive on the left, I'll drive on the left. If I have to drive on the right, I'll drive on the right. Just tell me how you want me to drive.
Others would love to know what you think about crypto. Cryptocurrencies have become a $2 trillion market. And a number of other big trading firms, including...
Okay, that's enough of that horse shit. Did you see a smart-ass answer there to it's a cost to him? Sir, you're full of shit, man. Dude. I mean, okay, we're not going to believe that. I mean, why? I don't understand. You guys, this whole interview, talking out of your... I'm so sick of the media. I'm so sick of the bullshit and just the beat around the bush. 9 months, apes. Sir, Mr. What's your name? Kenny Griffin, right? 9 months, people have uncovered everything, just about everything, right? We're going to be delayed on some things because we don't have access to whatever we don't have access to. And that's a lot of shit that you do, sir. So, yeah. If payment for order flow was truly banned, you would literally shit your pants. He would. We all know that. So enough of the Kenny Griffin bullshit, but let's touch on a couple quick articles on the way out the door. And also, what is with this Afghan... So Ken Griffin, if you guys do not know, he said Chicago's violence is like Afghanistan on a good day. And then he claims crypto is jihadist attack on the dollar. Now, we know Ken Griffin dabbles in the crypto. Citadel does, right? 1,000 million %. And then what's with this weird answer and bringing up Afghanistan, comparing it to Chicago, for Christ's sakes? Now he's over here in a pissing match with this one. Citadel looks behind Chicago amid surging crime, right? Where was that article I had? Oh, we're going to touch on that one last. Right here. You know, he basically took a shot at the government. I mean, dude. And these articles are everywhere, you guys. I popped a few of them up here. This one here, too. This one. Ken G's Citadel flagship hedge fund returns 8% in September during market sell-off, right? Couple key points to this one. Citadel flagship fund Wellington gained 7.8% in September, bringing its year-to-date performance to 18.5%, according to a person familiar with the returns. The S&P 500 fell 4.8% last month, posting its worst month since March 2020, blah, blah, blah. The hedge fund industry has been attracting new capital this year as the return of volatility sent investors to alternate assets. Okay, blah, blah. The first one there, the 18.5% this year. Pretty good, right? Imagine we now know that the 137 pages of pure gold, as I like to say, is out. You would have been dead to the water back in January. So, that just makes me so mad, you guys. And I know you've seen me get pissed about the buy button taken away and all that shit. But, dude, enough is enough. Goddamn thieves, man. It just is. It's sickening. This is good to see. But it's just like, I feel like a peewee leaguer playing in the NFL, and that's not fair. I mean, it's just not. But things are changing. The only thing we need to do is whatever meme stock you're in, 99% of you folks are in AMC, just like myself. It cost us $0 to hold. And remember, we got a cheap stock all of a sudden again, too. I expect tomorrow to be probably another red day tomorrow. These are nothing but buying opportunities, not financial advice, obviously. But either way that these dickheads slice it, again, goes too low, we buy. Goes too high, they screwed. Either way, they are screwed. Okay, guys, we are kind of all over the place. I wanted to touch on that Kenny Griffin and give you my interview, but just an all-around absolute turd. I'll slide this in there if you guys haven't seen it. This is the full interview of it here. These other ones are turds. We don't even need to look at this horse shit. But I did want to bring this 8% returns in September. 18.5 overall down there, right? So let's keep an eye out tomorrow. Okay, guys? We will talk to you later. Bye-bye. Another long video. Damn it. I know you guys say you don't mind, but it's something I hate doing it. I got to shut up sometimes. Oh, I got my bricks fixed today, too. So I'll be on tomorrow with my mug. All right. Bye.